So in America, and only in America, somebody can get dumped at the altar and turn it into a career. I'm Franz Wisner. I am a professional dumpy. It's true. My story started several years ago when my fiance dumped me just days before our wedding. So close to the wedding that the food's there, the wine's there, the guests were there. Of 150 people I invited to my wedding, 75 showed up, right? Basically, my side of the aisle. You, and thank you, because you helped me through a really bizarre weekend until the next week when I got dumped at my work. So the two loves of my life, gone. You can say aw, that's fine. Two loves of my life, gone. So I did something crazy. I grabbed my recently divorced brother, Kurt, and I took him on my honeymoon to Costa Rica. 2 weeks, all expenses paid. And we had such a good time rebonding as brothers and exploring the country and clearing our heads that we decided to extend that honeymoon for 2 years in 53 countries. Quit the jobs, sold the homes, sold the cars, gave everything away. 2 years honeymooning with Kurt. And at the end of the honeymoon, I got an offer to come back to my old job. I used to work in communications and PR. And I said no. I decided I wanted to write. Travel is great for rekindling passions. Mine was writing. I decided I wanted to write a book. And so I wrote a book called, you guessed it, Honeymoon with My Brother. And there must be a lot of dumpies out there because the book did become a New York Times bestseller, and we got on Oprah and Today Show and Vanity Fair, sold as a movie, all for getting dumped. But the other reason why I didn't want to go back to PR and communications is because the PR and the communications that I did, I felt was off. I felt that there's a better way. You know, PR is a lot about superlatives and facts and emotions and trying to communicate here. Story is communicating right here. Like that great video we saw today. Cheers. I'll be honest, nobody roots for a brand or a business, right? But we will fall in love with that story behind the business, the people behind that business. We will be deathly loyal to the people and the stories behind that business. Think about it. Storytelling is the most powerful tool we have ever known. Our governments, our countries, our religions, our cultures, everything is shaped by story. And we know this from day one, and we know it every day after. We go through life, it's impossible for us not to see life through story. Everything is story. We're the narrators, and we're writing our chapters every day. In fact, you know, we're even addicted to story. It's true. Our brain, when we hear a conflict, our brain releases chemicals, and then when we hear a resolution, our brain releases other chemicals. We go around life searching for that. You know, it's like why when we're in the supermarket and we hear a fight, what do? Ears perk up. What's the resolution going to be? And yet, I know I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, and yet it really, really surprises me how few businesses embrace story as a key component of their operations. I want to thank Ermina and the Chamber for having me here today. We're scheming on doing some good storytelling workshops in the coming months, both here and through Cal Poly. Would love to see you all at one of the workshops, and my hope for you all is that someday you'll be able to share your story as well. Thank you.